So welcome everyone. Today we are going to have a quick overview of a recent update that was just released this week. And the update is to the customer dashboard. And so what we wanted to do was to be able to provide an update to the customer's dashboard so you can kind of like bubble up the information so you can see information at a glance. Kind of wanted to give it, updated look and compartmentalize everything. And so what you're looking at now is my dashboard. And the way that you would access this dashboard is going to lmyworknet.com right there. And you would log in to your account, or you would set up an account. Once you have logged in or set up your account, you'll see this orange bar that goes across here. And this orange bar is not new, but I just want to make sure we cover it so that you know it's kind of like your quick access to those personalized tools. So there's multiple ways you can access these different resources, but these are kind of like the quickie things that people use most often. So you can get your messages, bookmarks, resumes, skills, and interests. But how do you get to my dashboard? So you can click on My Dashboard, and again, you have an even larger number of items that you could select from, but to get to this page, you're just going to click on Dashboard. So once you click on Dashboard, then you'll see we have an area for your settings. So you can update your profile, change your password, update any subscription information. You can go to your messages. If you haven't used your messaging tools, there's a lot of times that, especially if you're in a special program or you're working with a career planner, they can send you messages. And so this gives you a quickie overview of those messages. Again, it's up in the yellow and the orange bar too. But when you go to these messages, you can see the messages, you can respond to the messages. So those are easily accessible from your dashboard as well. If you're in any special program, so maybe you're in EPIC or Building Futures or an apprenticeship program or a career pathway program, whatever those are, if you're going to complete an application, then once you complete those applications in LMyWorkNet, then this is where you'll easily access those tools. So depending on what type of program you're in, then will depend on some of the tools and resources that are specific to that program. But this is where you can just easily access that list of those programs that you have applied for. And just to be clear, when I say this, we offer some programs in LMyWorkNet, like the Summer Youth Employment Program, the Community Youth Employment Program, DEI, ADAM. Those are some of the programs in the past we've offered. And a lot of times the regional, so you'll hear about them through either the partners or from your career planner, and you'll complete those applications online. And again, this is where you can access that, your saved applications. Then we have the Employment 101 Guide. So the Employment 101 Guide gives you, let's open this up in a new tab while I talk about it. You can access the information that you have saved in your plans. You can see your pre-assessment scores. You can see your post-assessment scores. You can see that you have a certificate of completion. You can see that when I had clicked on the plan, it opened up to my guide, so I can go into the details for each of those areas within Employment 101. Close out a couple of these. The next area is my bookmarks. So within LMyWorkNet, you can navigate to the various pages, and you can bookmark those pages. And you can see your different bookmarks that are right here. Or you can do click all, see all, and you can see the full listing of your your bookmarks. You can see they're categorized by article, jobs, occupation, training, wheel programs, and so forth. So as you say those bookmarks, again, they're saved on this page, that's easily accessible from either your dashboard or right up here at the top. You have your resume builder. So if you have used the optimal resume builder, you can click on this link or this icon right here that'll take you to the resume builder. I'm going to actually have our programmers add another button here that says go to resume builder, just so it's like super easy and right there in front of you so that you can easily go directly to that resume builder. And once you start saving either your cover letter, your resume, your portfolio, any of the interview practice assessments, websites, those are different tools that are available in the resume builder. And so once you have those saved, then you'll see a little checkbox that says that, those are the different items that you have saved. So then you could go directly into your resume builder and access them, update them, that type of thing. But I also wanted to show you this button that we have here. It's the Resume Builder Guide. So if you're new to the Resume Builder, it's a really nifty tool. There's lots and lots of different types of resources that you can use within that tool. But we wanted to provide you with a guide that will help walk you through the process of building your resume, and also kind of like the quick steps of how to get started within the resume builder itself. So you can see we have different resources in that guide for getting prepared, starting to write your resume, customizing your resume, and so forth. You can read those. But this is an article specifically on the resume builder tools, and so it can cover the different easy ways to get started using the resume builder that's available in my workNet. Now the next section is the job search section, and basically the job search section is just takes the bookmarks that you had on that full bookmark page and then separates them out so that they don't kind of get mixed in with your other bookmarks. They're just right there, easy for you to access, especially if you're in the process of, looking for a job and you bookmark, you do your research and you're finding jobs in the job search, and, you want to see your most recent ones or, what you've been working on. Those are separated out specifically, so these are bookmarks for jobs that you have saved or bookmarked in LMI WorkNet. And the last section, LMI WorkNet offers quite a few different types of assessments, and you might take these because you're directed to take them by your career planner, or you might have taken them because you have gone through and use the self-guided approach through Employment 101. There's lots of different ways to access these types of assessments, and they're built in WorkNet. You can either go directly to the assessment, or they're incorporated within processes like the skills and interest inventory. That's incorporated, an assessment that's incorporated as part of the Employment 101 self-guided approach. So you may have completed it by doing Employment 101. You may have just done it because you wanted to do it. Regardless, you can know that those are what we call assessments, and you can access them from your dashboard easily. So you can do skills and interests, and we use the CIS skills and interest inventories. Those are what we use within WorkNet. And if you have anything saved, if you've completed and saved your skills and interest inventory, then you can click on View Details, and it'll take you to your results. Same thing with the Disability Benefits Estimator. You can go ahead and you can learn about it, and you can see the different types of results that have been saved with your account. Employment 101, we have that within our assessment section because Employment 101 has a couple of assessments associated with it. It has a pre-assessment, and it also has a post-assessment. So again, you can see your pre- and post-assessment scores, but you can also access your certificate of completion and your Employment 101 guide. If you have worked with a provider that offers the NOCTI 21st Century, Skills Assessment, then you can you can access your results through Illinois WorkNet under the NOCTI results. If you have earned your skills badge by successfully completing a NOCTI results, this is the login. It doesn't directly take you to your skills badge, but it takes you to the login page. That's part of that whole process where you can log in to access your NOCTI skills badge. And then we also have, a guide so you can learn a little bit more about the NOCTI assessment as well. Some of our career planners use the observational evaluation, and this evaluation is really designed to provide feedback to students who are in the classroom setting and their instructors are providing them feedback on different workplace skills, employability skills that an employer would, they're trying to give you feedback the same way, in the same similar fashion that an employer would give you feedback. So like while you're going through training, they will also, you'll also be developing not only your technical skills, your academic skills, but also your employability workplace skills or soft skills. So if you are in that situation, then you'll see the results for your observational evaluation. If you happen to be working with a career planner and you have a worksite placement, so you're working, maybe you're doing an internship or something like that, then your provider may, send a worksite evaluation to your employer, and then the employer can complete that evaluation and save those results. And once those results are saved in Illinois WorkNet, then this is where you would view your results, the feedback that the employer has for you. We do also have other assessments. Again, this is information that's going to be entered by the career planner that you're working with, not at the customer level. You're not going to enter this for yourself, but as you're working with the different partners in your career planner, for example, you might have taken a TABE test or different types of interest tests, aptitude tests, something like that. They can add those assessment results into Illinois WorkNet, and you can view all of those results right here on your dashboard. So that is your quick overview of your My Tools section of your dashboard. There's another section. It's called My Assessments. It's basically all the information that you're going to find here as far as your actual results are available at the bottom in the assessment section. We went ahead and left the assessment section in the current form, in this format, just because we wanted to make sure that we kind of give you some background and some, context of what these assessments are and what you can do on your own, and then the different types of assessments that you would have to work with either an advisor, career planner, or instructor in order to get those assessments entered into your account. And then if you're a partner, you can access your partner tools. Okay. Are there any questions? Okay, good question. So my resume is already posted on my job link. So the resume builder is not necessarily like it's exactly that. Like you're building a resume, and we have videos that are available on Illinois WorkNet. And let me just go to those. We have the resume writing guide, and that will show you the different resources that we have available. But we also have, and let me go to, let's show you real quick. I went to the menu. I went to qualify for jobs, because with your resume, what you're trying to do is show your qualifications in order to get an interview. So I went to job qualification videos. And we have all different types of resources about the resume builder. And so really with the resume builder, it's literally giving you templates and a place to store the different types of resumes that you may have and to customize them. And then also you can share them, if you're working with a career planner, they can view your resumes to provide feedback on any updates that they would suggest. And you can save multiple types of resumes. So if you're going for a specific type of job or different industry, you can really customize those resumes to for that specific job. And it has a lot of really useful tools for examples and different things from different industries. It's a really nifty tool once you really get into it. But I would say for getting started, you don't want to go in and start your resume and just browse the samples. That's the easiest way to kind of jumpstart and get into it, and then you can just easily modify it. But like I said, we have a whole series of webinars that you can learn about the resume builder. And then in addition to that, it has a lot of different other types of nifty tools like the cover letter builder, the portfolio builder, the tools to help you with interviewing. There's different types of assessment areas where you can identify the different types of skills that you have and where you receive them, so that it kind of builds up your bank of where you receive these skills so that you can go use those to easily put together a resume. Okay, I see there's typing. Okay, well, great. Well, if you have any questions, please let us know. You can always contact, I'm going to try and type and do this at the same time, info@illinoisworknet.com. And so if you have any questions, you can send those up. And otherwise, thank you very much. You have a great day.